Hangovers, yes?
Yeah, underwater housing.
Ah, no swearing on the podcast.
We swear a lot.
No swears, you can take it off the air.
I swear. We all swear.
No swears.
No swears this episode. We're gonna swear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you non-binary narcs out there, welcome. Who are we? Headlocks and Hangovers.
Why were you waiting for me? I was enjoying my beverage.
It's about time you enjoy something. Welcome back, episode number
Five times.
Five-time episode.
Booker T.
He wrestled a couple days ago. I don't really want to talk about it.
What a Booker right
You got a little Booker? Little Booker?
Oh, I thought you.
Fresh boys, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We got D.
Yeah, custodian.
Yeah, we got D.
The underwater.
He sounded so much more manlier than
He's
we
so
did. I
aggressive.
feel attacked. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's been a fantastic week. I had a birthday this week. I existed for 28
Happy
years.
birthday.
You had one of those last year too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Any year
What do
before
you
that.
know? It's
On
like
Valentine's
it's an
Day.
ongoing bit. Honestly, I've been
Were
working
you
on it
born
really
on
hard.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, me and
So
my
was
brother
your brother.
both. Shout out to Michael. He's in
But
there
they're not
watching.
twins.
We're 2 years apart. It's fucking weird. Oh.
No swearing. No swearing.
Just said no swearing. Wow.
It was supposed to be me.
We took bets on who
I'm
would
so
swear
sorry,
first.
Danhausen.
You
I'll stop swearing. I swear.
fucking narc.
And I swear.
Hey, you swear.
All right. Anyway, fantastic wrestling. A lot has happened. A lot that didn't even matter has happened.
Nothing else matters.
I'm proud of you for
Yeah.
that. But we got a lot of viewers out there. Billy Jean's out there. Michael Kraft's out there.
Billy's out there. Hi,
Oh,
Billy.
Billy.
Billy and Michael.
But how's your week been, young custodian? It doesn't matter how your week has been. It matters about you, though, underwaiter. How's your week been?
Quit.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
I had
That's
some.
I hate this
had some
show.
butt
I hate
problems,
you
but
guys.
that's every week.
Yeah, that's normal. You should watch your cuisine intake there. That's your own.
Do you have a wicked dump?
I had a hashtag wicked dump. I have a hashtag wicked dump every week.
Hashtag wicked dump. No swearing, Brian Collins.
Sorry, Brian. My bad. That's my bad. I'm working on it. It's a personal development. But let's get into it. Starting out with some.
Let's talk about wrestling.
Let's talk about wrestling.
Wrestling.
Got to open up my brew for this.
You don't drink. That's
non-alcoholic.
soda.
It's cherry cola soda.
cherry cola soda.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Cherry
is.
Cola.
Going to talk about AEW.
Let's talk about it.
A lot of it's shaping up for the pay-per-view. Some major things happening, developing, and so accurate. And I just want to talk about it because I love wrestling. How do you feel about wrestling?
I never even watched wrestling.
That's weird. But a lot of fantastic things happen. It's shaping up in the tag division.
Yeah, man.
The dissension between the Kennys. That's how they started out the show. You know, tag match for the titles, the championships.
Between
I watched it.
Who's
I
the,
don't
who's
know.
the champions?
Are they calling themselves the Elite?
No.
No, it's Kenny and
That's
Hangman.
Kenny Omega and Hangman Page.
Kenny-
And on the bottom third of the nameplate, it said days sober and Hangman's was 0.
Did it really?
Yeah. Hangman's been sober for 0
They've
days.
been messing with Hangman each time he comes out.
Kenny's been sober for like 13,000
13,000
days or
something.
something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Ridiculous. So he doesn't drink,
Me
just like
either.
me. Cheers.
Cheers.
One of these is
And they took on the SCUs,
SCU.
Kazarian and
Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky. I forgot him.
correct.
But Christopher Daniels is out there, and then he gets scared away by the Dark Order.
The
They
Black
are-
Order.
The Black Order. Oh,
They're scary, man.
no swearing.
scary.
I just want that storyline to come to formation
Something.
and just something.
I'm glad they're better. They're now just turning out to be something than regular old Healy boys.
That's right. It's
They're
developing.
They're
It's
developing
very cool.
into an actual story. Who do you think the Exalted one is?
I mean, there's many names being thrown around out there for the Exalted one.
Who's your favorite name? That's
See,
being
I
thrown
chose
around?
wings over wrestling. I had wings long before I had wrestling. Speech impediment.
Your lisp is showing really hard right now.
Put your lisp away. We're on the show.
But no, there's names like the Brody Lees, a.k.a. Luke Harper. There's the name like Matt Hardy, possibly being broken.
Matt Hardy, I think, is my favorite. The Exalted one.
Raven. I want it to be Raven.
Raven is so intelligent. You were telling me, what is he a part of?
Mensa.
Mensa, because he's a genius.
Genius on drugs. That's a battle rap reference.
I believe you. But no, I think that storyline will be fantastic once to come to be done. Moving back to the tag team wrestling, I thought the match between SCU...
It was the best match on the card.
for the whole day.
For the whole day.
For the whole 2-hour episode of AEW.
I'm not fully, because I'm not
Erect.
fully caught up with the AEW. I'm still kind of piecing things from the last 6 months.
2 plus 2 is 4.
No,
But,
Peace and Things is in the women's division. We'll talk about that.
Oh. Good grief.
But is this the first time that SCU's really done like heel tactics in a match?
No, they were originally heels.
They were I'm saying in AEW.
AEW.
Yes, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Because
Yeah.
that was the thing when they were like originally in AEW, right? Was everybody was like they're heels, but they're so over that like,
Yeah.
They were just
They were
petty
getting a
boys.
Jericho treatment of sorts where he's a terrible bad guy, but everyone sings his intro
yeah,
song.
and now
What have I become? What have
It's a play on Judas and Jesus. Do you get it? Do you get it?
wait,
What?
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 The Judas effect and Judas and Judas. This is too much to take in. Anyway,
30 pieces of silver for the Jew.
I'm proud of you. But then they announced tag team match for later this coming
This
week.
coming week is a
We got
tag team scramble.
Kenny. There's a scramble that's going on, but there's also a tag team championship match this week. Kenny and Hangman versus the Lucha Bros, I believe,
Yeah.
for the title.
That's correct.
Cero Miedo and Animo. And that'll be just a spot fest to say the least, honestly.
And Mud Show Spot Fest wrestlers.
But where's
I
your
have
tennis
a
racket?
quick question about AEW.
Yes.
It stands for All Elite Wrestling.
And it
I-
stemmed from the elite from New Japan.
Yeah. Which was like Cody,
So-
Young Bucks, and Kenny.
I watched AEW this week on through questionable means.
Terrible.
And
He was doing
normally
drugs.
they include the commercials.
Commercials?
But this week there was a lot of panning over to the fans and showing the fan signs. Was that something they did
I don't know.
They did that
on TNT?
They did that. They didn't do it on TNT. I don't recall. But they did that when I went to AEW Live. They did that.
They do that. They do it at live events. Yeah, most
That makes sense.
WWE
That's-
does that as well.
In
but
general, yeah.
I was
So-
kind of wondering if that was a botch.
I don't know. I generally watch on demand due to my work schedule on the Wednesday
Right.
evenings.
TNT on demand.
TNT on demand.
That's where I watch it sometimes as well.
Agreed. But
If you have TNT on demand, why do you use questionable means?
Because
embarrassing.
Sometimes it's just more convenient for me one way or the other.
That's fair.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Other
Let's talk
notable.
about other things that happened in AEW. Show.
There's a fantastic match between what I thought was a fantastic match between Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
That was a
It was a good
dope
match.
it was
Really
a good match, even though it was preempted. Don't break.
I cursed.
What did you say?
He said OS.
HIT.
Oh, Schnikes.
Don't say that on my show.
No swearing.
That's embarrassing. Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara throwing out a challenge to Darby Allin throwing out the challenge to Sammy
Yeah,
Guevara
that was-
at the Revolution.
Big fan of that promo.
Darby Allin said that Sammy Guevara has herpes from kissing Jericho's butt.
Yep.
You know what that's
But he
like,
didn't
right?
say butt. No. Doctors say I don't have it.
Okay. But no, I'm very much looking forward to that match. Both of those
Thank
guys
God.
have a fantastic work
I
ethic.
love Darby Allin.
And he did it all on pieces
On the
of
cue card.
cardboard
Yeah.
because his throat is crushed.
Yeah.
He was caught.
He was-
Let me clear my throat.
You know, he went to college to direct movies and whatnot.
That's what he wants to do
He's
in
got
like
a
5
movie
years.
coming out
Does he really?
that he's working on. Yeah, he's got a script written and everything.
But match
go see
between
that.
Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes, fantastic, led to another challenge be thrown out by Dustin Rhodes to Big Hurt, Jake Hager, with an abysmal MMA record. It was
He said,
actually
"Are you ever gonna get in here and wrestle?"
wrestle because they were in Texas, and that's where
And his
where
MMA
he's
record
from.
isn't abysmal.
it's
He's
like 2-0.
2-0 and 1. He's got one no contest.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Well, there
But-
was no contest. So.
There was no contest. The match was finalized. It's official for Revolution. So,
Yep.
matches we're already looking at for Revolution are Chris Jericho, John Moxley,
Who's that?
AEW. It's the guy, Dean Ambrose. Oh, he's got a.
What? Dean Ambrose and John Moxley?
You didn't know?
Since when?
Since
Tech-
last week.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it sounds about right. But AEW Heavyweight Championship match. Boom.
Provided. No, wait, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's Jericho. Never mind. I was
You
thinking-
got the big hurt Jake Hager taking on Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin
Yes.
Rhodes.
Because he broke his arm and he wants retribution
Yes.
at the Revolutions.
Yes.
Bars. You got Sammy Guevara possibly accepting the challenge from Darby Allin. We'll see. It'll
Derby
be
Allen.
Derby.
Not official yet.
Don't know anything about
It was a no contest because somebody got hit in the nuts.
testes. We know that there will be a tag team championship match due to the scramble that's happening this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just punched my nipple.
The announced participants, I have it up here,
Oh,
are the
There's a
Best
lot.
Friends, the Butcher and the Blade, the Dark Order,
Black Order.
which will be Alex Reynolds and John Silver, the Hybrid 2,
Yay.
Jurassic Express,
Yay.
which will be Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus,
yeah.
Good.
Private Party, Santana and Ortiz, SoCal Uncensored, and Strong Hearts and the Young Bucks.
Who y'all got winning?
The only answer I have, it's got to be the Bucks.
It's got to be the Bucks.
It's got to be the Bucks.
What a wild turnaround that'll be.
Because
Michael's
honestly,
gonna rub
it's
my
just
nipple.
setting up the dissension between Hangman and Kenny. It's just, that's disturbing.
What?
I just
Michael's gonna rub my
was gonna
nipple.
rub his nipple for him.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
The one with or without the scar?
Yes.
The one. It's the one with the scar.
The dissension between Kenny and Hangman. It's gonna be. It's been heating up. Even just
It's
from
heating
the,
up.
from the elite in general, and the Young Bucks are going to be the ones who take the title, and they're going to blame Hangman, and they're going to scrap, and Kenny and Hangman will have a match down the way.
Yeah. It'll be good.
I think it'll be decent. Honestly, it won't be the best out of possibility from all of the elite.
He's gonna rub both of my nipples.
I see
Both of them.
both.
Both of them.
Bring the cocoa butter.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
We don't know about a women's match at Evolution because a women's match happened this past Wednesday.
That's correct.
That is correct. With AEW Women's Championship match between
Riho and Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose. That match was honestly pretty good.
That was dope.
It was honestly a really great match.
It was a good match. I liked it. Excuse me.
You're excused.
I did not see the end coming, but I'm not mad at it. Like some of you fucking marks. Oh!
Spoiler alert.
Potty mouth.
Nyla Rose put it in her Joshi hole.
Man-made Josie Hole.
That's not nice. That's very evil, but that's not nice.
Very not very nice.
But no, the match overall was a very good match.
It was
Nyla
an
deserved the
amazing
nod.
match.
I'm curious.
Shout out
see.
to Nyla Rose. I'm proud. I'm glad she won.
Yeah, I am too.
It's been long coming ever since she was announced that she's going to hold the title. Domineering force in the women's division.
And stop being haters on the internet.
yeah,
stop
grow
being-
up.
Y'all
2020.
gross.
Listen to Dustin. Listen, bro. It's trans people can do whatever they want.
That's right. You can do whatever you
They
like.
can be the champs. They can be astronauts. They can be whatever they fucking want to do. You ain't got to throw them down like that.
Brian Lyle out there. How you doing, Brian Lyle?
Sorry, I'm swearing.
But anyway, I think the women's division is finally going to start to take off. Riho hasn't been that present, whether because she's still doing shows over in Japan with the Stardoms and things of that nature.
Yeah,
but Nyla Rose will be prominent. She'll always be out there, and
It's
especially with the Nightmare Collective,
Yeah.
being disassembled now,
broken up. 'Cause they're
something-
broken.
Something else is going to be at the forefront, and I'm very looking forward to it in the AEW Women's Division.
I mean, yeah, something has to change. The women's division, honestly, is the weakest part of AEW.
I really like. Well, okay. I'm starting to grow on the Britt Baker heel.
Are you?
I am.
You're starting to grow?
It's
Garbage.
starting to
I
grow.
don't like her.
Okay.
Not her wrestling, but the heelness.
The heelness, like I'm better. It's a female MJF
It is-
tactic.
Yeah, and the whole Tony Schiavone Starbucks boy.
Why does he have to be the whipping boy for this? I don't like.
Because he's so likable.
No, the whipping boy is a private party.
You thought I was gonna hit you.
Ha.
But the finale of the Dynamite was the surprise
We-
appearance.
Real quick, we all forgot about the eye versus eye match with Moxley and the Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah, that was a good match.
That was a fantastic
They
match.
beat the heck out of each
I'm
other.
a big fan.
They
of
beat the
Santana.
Tar. If you want to get a Moxley eye patch, because gang and shit.
I do like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, you can get that on Pro Wrestling Tees,
I'm good.
selling an eye patch.
There's a shirt I want to get
For
on
it.
Pro Wrestling
It's a
Tees.
T-shirt store that sells eye patches.
Pro Wrestling eye patch.
Pro Wrestling eye patch. Write that down. But
Sour
no,
Patch Kids.
Of course, Moxley won. He's not going to lose before his title match.
Good luck skipping New York now, Kurt Russell.
That was my favorite line from that whole episode, I swear. But no, gets jumped by the entire inner circle. Jericho and all the hooligans come up from the stands and the bleachers and the whatever much show seating they had at that arena.
Yeah.
And the hired gun, Jeff Cobb,
Cobb
comes out and does the tour of the islands. And guys,
That's where I fell asleep, actually. That's
is that before your Sonic adventures there? That's
before
where
I
you fell
went to go
asleep.
see Sonic the Hedgehog. I woke up and then I saw Jeff Cobb on the screen and it said press play, and I was like, "Ooh, what just happened? What just happened?"
What is happening? But no, I'm very much looking forward to Jeff Cobb being the hired gun. He'll have a match this week with John Moxley.
I like it.
I like it a
I
lot.
like it a lot.
And it just opens the door.
There's a steel
See,
cage.
and Billy's right there out there talking about it as well. Marty working hard to patch up the relationship between Ring of Honor and everyone else. And that's
Shout out for the segue, Billy.
I appreciate you,
Hey.
Billy,
'Cause that's what we're
because that's
doing.
exactly what we're talking
You
about.
mind reader.
Marty, the villain Skrull,
Marty.
is going to be the saving grace of non-WWE wrestling right now. He is going to be uniting, so to speak, trying to get, and now that he's booking Ring of Honor, he's going to be trying to get the Ring of Honors, the AEWs, the New Japans, and possibly the NWAs all together to just work together, share talent, and I honestly think it's the correct move to take on the juggernaut of WWE.
He's not the head booker still. That title is still to Delirious, but he is. His job is to just promote and get people together.
So
And
AEW is very hesitant on it still, and because Jeff Cobb is not signed to anywhere, he's only right now reported to be working with AEW for this story alone right now,
this is a test.
and because he still wants to work as much as he can in Ring of Honor and New Japan.
Yeah.
AEW wants to give him a full-time contract, but he wants to just do whatever he wants right now. And
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
That's what's best for him.
So the possibilities are endless, whether it's cross-promotionals. Imagine having a wordsmith of sorts like Eli Drake showing up on a Dynamite and spitting bars.
Dummy!
yeah,
The workhorses of sort. I feel like, personally, I would love to see an Eddie Kingston, John Moxley match.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
beat the tar out of each other.
I like that.
I would like to see, Ring of Honor people, I feel like Brody Lee
Yeah.
would be seeing an old piece.
Yo, Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor, Youngblood.
yeah.
Yeah.
PCO, Ring of
Yeah.
Honor Heavyweight Champion. Roosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all of these names you can keep throwing out. They keep signing new
Nick
talent.
Aldis.
Yeah. Oh, I was all by myself.
Joey Ryan.
Yeah.
Well, it's Joseph Ryan
Joseph
now.
Ryan.
Oh, it's Joseph.
He is now wearing khaki shorts, and he is frowning upon funny penis wrestling.
Did you see the
How
match?
is he frowning upon? I'm going to the penis party. How is that a thing? How
Did
can
you
he
see
frown upon that?
the main
You'll
event
see.
match that they announced for Penis Party?
No.
It's Colt Cabana,
Boom, boom.
Joey Ryan, and Grotto
Grotto.
versus Minoru Suzuki, Filthy Tom Lawler, and Ken Shamrock.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
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 That's fantastic. But no, if you could, let's play a little fantasy booking right now between all of those brands: Ring of Honor, AEW,
Yeah.
NWA,
Yeah.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
What matches would you make? Whether it's the tag division,
Yeah.
not really the women's division because there
Yeah.
not much of one right now in Ring of Honor. They're rebranding right now.
Yeah. They
but
got a Maria Manic.
oof.
Is she a female wrestler or is she a coke?
I ain't saying nothing about
I got
her
no,
because she
she'll
might find
kill you.
out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Gresh versus Pac.
Jonathan Gresham versus Pac. That's incredible,
Who
Billy.
said that? Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Billy.
Billiam
Yeah.
said that. There's wonderful matches, whether it's the tag division. I would love to see Gorillas of Destiny taking on the likes of, I don't know, Homicide and Eddie Kingston from NWA.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like that. It's just a lot of thuggery and gang shit with
Homicide murdered Casanova Valentine.
Yeah, I was about to say. Don't
Bleached
fuck with
him.
Don't fuck
And
with
then murdered his face with a fork.
Homicide. Yeah.
The forklifts look like hands. Who would I like to see?
There's this young guy over in New Japan called Kazuchika Okada. I feel like he would have
Jobber.
a great match with the likes of Kenny Omega.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to
See that? What are you kidding me?
Nick
It's
Aldis
just-
versus Okada.
Honestly, yeah. Hard. For sure. 10 pounds of gold against former IWGP
WGP.
heavyweight champion. Come on.
Eli Drake. Versus Naito.
Well,
Honestly, Hiromu Takahashi versus Pac.
Evil
we're
versus
probably
everybody.
already going to get Blake Christian versus Will Ospreay
Yeah, eventually.
At the spring break.
at the spring break.
Spring break. That makes sense.
That's
That makes sense.
that was the first thing that came to my mind.
That's
but
your dream, isn't it? You just love Will Ospreay.
I love
Yeah.
Will Ospreay. Yeah.
Shout out to him. Okada versus Aldis any day of the week.
Yeah.
He gets it. He knows what we're talking about.
Aldis is great.
Congrats to the likes of Will Ospreay. Spoiler if you haven't heard about it.
He's pregnant. Yeah.
That's his wife.
baby.
Yeah.
No.
Baby. Yeah.
Rev Pro, British heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Michael Oku, aka the OJMO, Rev Pro cruiserweight champion.
OJ will kill you. Yeah.
Acquit. Some fantastic match happening all around the world. If you're not watching Worldwide Wrestling, you're not trying hard enough.
Congrats, Michael said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What's next on the docket, Mr. Producer?
Up on the docket, up next after the wild man known as Marty Scurll. We're going to talk about GCW, Run Ricky Run.
GC Dub, GC Dub, GC Dub.
What's
wrong?
All right.
We'll get there.
So, okay, we had a change of plans of what I had scheduled. We're going to go down the match list. Right?
Yeah. Do you know the match list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull it up. Do you know
I got it.
I
I'll
got
pull it up. I got it.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
I'll do it.
So I was watching this by myself, naked on my couch,
Yep.
and hey, if you pull it up, avoid spoilers because you don't know what happened.
No, I'm pulling up the pictures you sent earlier
Which ones?
of
Oh,
the,
yeah.
of the match
Oh yeah,
cards.
outside my.
Oh,
Penis.
yeah.
Anyways, Billy said Jay Wright versus Roosh would be great.
Jay White versus Roosh would be great.
But I was watching this naked on my couch, and I was messaging the boys, and I was like, "Oh, this is so great." So UW said, "Dom, I'm coming over." And I said, "All right, I'll put some clothes on." I'm coming. And I restarted the main event so he could watch it with me. And boy, was it great!
Boy, was it
How great was it?
All right, let's run down the card.
Let's run down the card.
We got Alex Colon versus Takashi Sasaka.
Yeah. If I recall, that was the first death match of the night.
Probably, it makes sense.
But it was not the first match, but it was really good. Because Alex Colon is my personal BFF, and
Alex Clone is great.
Yeah, he's a good
Great wrestler.
great
match
wrestler.
wrestler.
Who do you boys think won this one?
If I were to guess, probably Alex Colon.
My guess was Takashi.
Takashi won the match.
All right.
Yep, and then he did a promo afterwards,
In Japanese, I assume.
half broken English, talking about how the Freedom Show on the Collective that they're going to be there, and he wants to see Alex Colon there, and he loves the GCW crowd. And then he did a back bump on the light tubes as a sign of respect to the crowd. Went out and shook everybody's hand.
Good lad. We
Good
got
lad.
the likes of Effie versus Tony Deppen.
Genuinely don't remember who won this match. It was good. I loved it. There was a part where Tony Deppen was Effie was on his knees, and the crowd started chanting, "Suck his dick, suck his dick." So Tony Deppen gets in his pants and just flicks off to Effie.
Finger swears.
That's wholesome.
Finger swears.
Oh no, finger swears. Who you think won, boys?
Tony Deppen.
Effie.
Tony Deppen won.
Tony Depp. Of course, Tony Deppen won. We got the bad boy Joey Janela taking on Roswell style Jordan Oliver.
Roswell style. So this
Sauce
match
God.
was long as heck.
Really?
But it was good. Yeah. I mean, there was some nice little a promo at the end. Who you think won that match?
Probably Jordan Oliver.
I'm going Joey Janela.
Shenanigans. I think shenanigans ensued.
I'm going Joey Janela.
George another one, and after the match, the Young Dumb and Broke boys came out and made sure that Jordan Oliver was okay, and they like him. Joey Janela grabbed the mic, gave a sob story about his back and everything, and then said, "You know what, you motherfucker." Sorry. Talking to Jordan Oliver, you are one of the most talented up and comers we got here,
I like
and
him.
I will let you wrestle Will Ospreay if you drop these jokers from your act. These guys are terrible. You're a great wrestler. And Jordan Oliver looks at the boys and said, "Sorry, I got to wrestle Will Ospreay." And then they all jumped Kenny Omega. He said, "You, Kenny, I'm not Kenny Omega, Joey Janela. You, we ain't doing that. I don't believe you." And they started stomping a moto in his ass. And so they are jumping on Joey Janela. And somebody from the audience comes out and saves Joey Janela. Who do you think it was?
If it's Will Ospreay, I'll die.
Who do you think it was?
White Jesus.
It was Marco Stunt.
Oh!
Marco Stunt comes, and they start throwing him around. Throwing Marco Stunt around. They're jumping on Marco Stunt. They're jumping on Joey Janela. And somebody else comes out and saves the day. Who do you think it was?
Jungle Boy.
It was Jungle Boy. Dan Barry came out. And then Marco Stunt grabbed the microphone, started mouth swearing. They started telling, Young Dumb and Broke started telling him to suck his, you know what. And Mark Stunt goes, "I would if you had one."
Oh!
And he said, "Look, there's 4 of you. Well, look, we know somebody the size of a dinosaur, and we'll take all 4 of you guys on that spring break." So we got Jurassic Express versus Young Dumb and Broke at spring break.
No way.
That's fantastic.
It was a great match. I got the goosebumps.
So wait, we got Jurassic Express trio versus Young and Dumb trio.
I think it's all 4 of them.
I thought Jordan Oliver said, "Sorry, boys, I got to wrestle Will Ospreay."
And then he turned on him. He had to leave them alone. He couldn't be with them no more.
Yeah. So it's Jurassic Express versus Young Dumb and Broke minus Jordan Oliver. Yes.
I don't know, because Joey Janela said only if you break up with these boys you could have them.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, Will fucking Ospreay. Oh
That's
my God.
that's a great that's
Man.
So who knows?
I'm almost sad. Never mind.
Who knows?
you had a goal. All right, we got Manser and Alley Cat.
That's what's sad.
Yeah.
Did Alley Cat did
So
Alley?
I don't know if did y'all watch the promo video about it?
No.
Basically, Mance got in her face and said, You think you're part of our family. You got to earn these stripes. I seen you get your ass beat, but you ain't ever fought me. When we get in that ring, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, and I expect you to beat the shit out of me. I see you crying, but you need blood, sweat, and tears with this. And, oh, boy, what the fuck are you doing?
Just don't focus on me. Tell about the match.
It's behind my head, so they have no idea what you're doing.
Okay. So, sorry. In this match, he beat the hell out of her, knocked her out once, went and grabbed the mic and said, "You know what? We ain't about to wrestle. I could pin this bitch right now, but I want some fucking weapons." And so they bought some weapons out. He grabbed a stapler.
Oh God.
He went to powerbomb her, but instead wedged her panties off of her tights, ripped them out. Oof. And so she took her panties back and stapled them to his tongue.
That's wholesome.
Who y'all think won?
Alley Cat.
Manser.
Alley Cat won.
Alley Cat won. She earned a damn strike, dog.
And then they hugged.
They hit the pay window and they had them light beers.
What next?
Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, and Jimmy Boy.
Jimmy Boy.
Jimmy Lloyd.
There you go. I genuinely don't remember who won this one. This was like the second match on the card.
That's fair. Chris Dickinson's a big, strong boy.
He's a dirty daddy.
Dirty Daddy.
guess.
We'll figure it out later. It doesn't matter
Who
right
do you
now.
think
'cause
won?
My guess is Dirty Daddy.
My guess is also Dirty
like-
Daddy.
I
I
like
think
the-
he made him tap out.
Schlack and the mystery opponent.
I've got a graphic for this one. Ta-da!
Who do you think? Who do you think? So originally it was supposed to be Takeda, but his back.
Oh yeah,
is-
he got all screwed up. He
got
got
knifed
yeah,
up.
Knifed up.
Who do you think?
You're doing great, sweetie.
Cramble.
Who do you think his surprise opponent was?
I don't know. I honestly, I tried to get you to
no idea.
release some hints. Is it like a regular GCW alum or
Not
something
really.
like that? So who do we?
Technically, he's retired.
It wasn't Necro Butcher.
No, he's not technically retired. He still got bookies.
Retired. Oh God, I don't know.
He killed Nick Gage.
Nick fucking Gage.
Danny Havoc.
What?
Danny
No
Havoc.
way.
No, what he got a little taste of the blood over in Japan, and he liked it a lot.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I got goosebumps when he came out. It was so
That's
fun.
incredible.
But of course, my dad won the match.
Schlack won
what
the
you
match.
think?
Expected. Matthew Justice versus over a bloated manatee, Matt Tremont.
You be nice.
I'm sorry.
The bulldozer versus the one-man militia. This was bloody. There was like a little sickle thing, and Matthew Justice was just poking it in Tremont's little ravioli packet on his forehead. This underwaiter would hate it.
Probably.
It was bloody.
Yeah.
It was gross.
I saw, because I always see gifs of GCW stuff the day after on Twitter, and
Yeah.
I saw the spikes, they weren't tattoo needles, but the spikes in Manser's forehead from Alley Cat.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that would be why I'm not watching this one.
This doesn't
there was
feel
a
right.
spot where he took some of the needles and screwed them in Alley Cat's coochie.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Shout out to Jack Andrews watching, my boy.
Shout
Sorry
out.
I'm wearing
What's
a
up?
DD trash shirt. I saw they jumped you. I'm sorry, man.
So
First you kick him in the face, then you wear a DD trash shirt on the show.
I love him. I
That's
didn't mean to kick him in the
disrespectful.
face.
Love you, Jack.
who won? I'm not even guessing. Who won?
What was the match?
What match are we talking?
Matthew Justice, Matt Tremont.
Oh, I forgot what we were talking.
Wow,
I think it
that's
was
embarrassing.
Matthew Justice.
Matthew
I'm pretty
Justice.
sure.
That's who I was.
Six-man
guess.
scramble.
Who is the scramble?
Scramble.
Blake Christian, Jonathan Wolf, KTB, Cole Radrick, JJ Garrett, Treehouse Lee.
Treehouse Lee has so much swagger.
I saw a gif already on the interwebs about he was on the quarter and he did like mid rope. He did a twist into a Rana and it looked
He's-
smooth
he's
AF.
great. He's great.
I'm sure it was a fun match and it was chaotic AF. But
It was the very first match. Y'all got any guesses, or y'all just want me to tell
if
you?
I were to guess, I would hope for Cole Radrick, but I'm guessing KTB.
Well, that was also what I was going to say. I was going to hope for Cole Roderick, but my guess was going to be either KTV or Blake Christian.
It's Blake Christian. He's gonna be doing big things.
He's
He's
getting
gonna
a
be
good
doing
look. He's
big
been getting
things.
past couple months through GC Dub.
The Awesome Odyssey is shaking their head at me kicking them and wearing a DD trash shirt. I still love you guys. No swearing.
Sorry.
You guys are still my favorite tag team.
Main event.
Oh, the evening! I've got a graphic for this too.
GCW World Championship.
Ta-da!
Ricky Shane Page versus Nick FN Gage.
Oh, good. I was about to say
I know you were.
Nick effing Gage.
Young Custodian, you guys have watched the match. I
We
haven't
have
had-
watched the match.
How great was it though?
It was a great match.
Oh
it was
man,
a great match.
It was red.
It was red.
Atticus Kogar has cute little suspenders.
He's got cute.
He's a good
suspenders.
lad.
He does not like me,
Repping the 440.
which I was today years old when I found out that was an area code in Sandusky.
Yes. I didn't know that either.
Y'all are embarrassing me.
So where do I begin? At the beginning of the match,
Okay.
the 440 boy. Oh, I just remembered what happened at the end. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I need you to focus,
At the
though.
beginning of the match, referee Joseph Gordon-Levitt said, "All right, you boys need to get out of here." And so it was
got
just
out.
a singles match, and it was wrestling, and there was some uckery aboard. There was light tubes were on the ropes, and there were two panels of glass on the corners of the turnbuckles.
Turnbuckle.
And they just went at it. They just beat the hell out of each other. They fought in the audience. There was a Derek sighting.
Derek
Yeah.
sighting. You always look out for those
Derek
Derek
from
sightings.
Unsanctioned Pro.
Unsanctioned Pro. Shout out to the boys having a card coming up March 28th, Grove City, Ohio.
I got a ticket. Jacob Shaw can't go.
Oh,
extra
snap.
tickets.
All right.
Hit me up. But there was a spot. You know, Nick Gage had that weird springboard elbow drop thing he does.
Yeah.
He did that onto two panes of glass
It was
On top of
glass
tables?
on chairs,
Chairs.
on
On
Ricky
glass.
Shane Page,
on glass.
on light tubes.
On light tubes.
It was dope.
It was painful.
Sounds like a whole
And
bunch of
then-
shenanigans.
Nick Gage rolls him back in, has Dewey Donovan give him the pizza cutter, and then
Who's Dewey Donovan?
his crackhead manager.
Noted. Continue.
And then damn 440 boys came out again and Jade his ass. Like beat the hell out of
Language.
him.
It was a mugging. It was they jumped Nick Gage.
And
for about 15 minutes.
until all the boys from GCW came out and cleared house, Slack. First of all, not Marcus Kane.
All the boys.
Matt Tremont was running.
No.
He was the first one out there.
Can he do
into
that?
The ring.
And
Slack, Jimmy Lloyd was out there, all of it, and they got everybody out. Slack was tossing Gregory Iron like he was nothing.
Doesn't take much.
And then the ring's cleared, but Ricky Shane Page is still standing. And guess who comes in the ring to try to stop it?
Who?
G-Raver.
Whoa,
G-Raver
man been on the sidelines for a while.
Yeah.
He's still not cleared for ring
I
action.
believe you.
He pushed Ricky Shane Page down instead of punching him, and then he just took a light tube to the head.
He took 2 in that match. He took 2 light tubes to the head.
Owie.
Yeah, owie.
Owie.
That was zip tied together.
No, I mean like he
The light
took
tubes
one
are-
earlier and then he
Yeah.
took one after.
And, then they just started doing. Ricky Shane Page went for a pinfall, and the referee counted it wrong. And then Nick Gage went for a pinfall, the referee counted it for 2, so Nick Gage punched the referee. Then Ricky Shane Page did it again, and Ricky Shane Page punched the other referee. It was messed up. And then so they had no referees, there's blood everywhere. Atticus Cogar had suspenders. It was crazy.
But who won?
It's not even over.
Oh my gosh.
And then the
oh my
owner of
gosh.
GCW came in the ring wearing a referee shirt, went to go pin Nick Gage, who went to go pin for the pin count while Nick Gage was pinning Ricky Shane Page. Ricky Shane Page kicked out. And then 440 came in, and they're like, no. They just yeeted him with a bundle of light tubes. And so there's no ref. There's a whole gang of 440. And then you know who comes to save the day?
No.
G-Raver again, and he gets eat with a light tube. And then out of nowhere, Eric Ryan comes in, gets in Ricky Shane Page's face, and then knocks out Nick Gage, rips his shirt off. He's in 440.
He's an Ohio boy.
Yeah,
Ohio boy.
I'm yelling at my TV. Underwater's speechless. I'm mad.
So I'm just going to assume that Ricky,
That's not over.
And then the owner of GCW
Goes.
still the ref and Nick Gage is being pinned by Ricky Shane Page, and he doesn't want to do it, and they're forcing him to count, and he goes 1, 2.
red shoes.
And then he gets yeeted again.
He gets eaten again.
So who makes the count? Is there more? What is happening?
You want to
Ricky
say?
Shane Page take the final pane of glass.
Okay,
Also, Nick Gage did a lot of shout outs to his brother, Justice Payne.
That's
in the
fair.
match.
Yeah.
But Ricky Shane Page takes the final pane of glass, puts it on some chairs,
as one would do.
yeets Nick Gage onto the top rope,
Oh,
and murders him.
Yeah.
Murderverse Radio.
What would you call that? Like a midair sidewalk slam of some kind?
Sidewalk slam, Samoan drop, something.
Something.
The man was falling onto glass.
And
1, 2, 3.
he died.
He died. And we knew, and still, your GCW heavyweight champion was Ricky Shane Page.
And the 440 is now 5 strong.
And then all of GCW came and tried to clear the ring.
Yeah.
And Marcus Crane came back and hugged everybody.
Everybody.
I'm glad Marcus
Everybody
Crane is
was
back.
there.
It's very
It
exciting.
was-
Shout out to
dope.
Neil Diamond Cutter for watching. Love you, Neil.
I'm
up, Neil?
I'm the far one. But that's fantastic. That's a good GCW show. I can't wait to watch it on my own time.
It was a great show.
But now we got to talk about the present and the future.
My
what
presence
is-
is your future.
I'm talking about what is next. I mean NXT Takeover Portland.
When is that? I didn't even know that was happening.
Tonight!
What? What's NXT?
It's a show on from the WWE. It's
like Ring of Honor,
when
but
they-
cooler.
and then you
Okay.
You-
Okay,
you-
no,
you-
I will.
oh cheers.
I haven't finished. This is my first drink of the day. I haven't even finished it.
Oh, I'd have a beer.
This is full.
You're full.
Oh shit. Language. So we got 6 matches on this card. 4 of them are for a title.
Also, drop your predictions on each match we go through.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
talk
'cause
about
we're
it
gonna
right
go
here.
through.
So match number
match.
1, Mr. Producer Underway to Sure.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know I was supposed to have them pulled up.
Oh, you don't have.
I've got the slides, man. I don't have the matches pulled up. Fuck, hold on. Let
You
me.
don't have match
I
graphics?
had it pulled up a minute ago. And hold on.
This
You're
is
telling me to have another drink, Neil.
Oh my
on.
gosh! Now
Hold
it's
on a
just
minute.
rolling.
Oh, also, Neil said he's gonna staple my tongue.
Is he? Oh yeah, you said that.
I-
Okay, all right. I got the matches. I
He
don't know
likes
if
it
this
in
is
his
in
mouth.
order, but I got the
Any
matches.
order,
even drunk,
any
Neil.
order.
All right. So
So
we're gonna start off with
the
women's championship match.
okay,
Between Nyla Rose
wrong
Between
company.
and Santina.
between Rhea Ripley
Yeah.
and the EST of NXT, Bianca
Rhea
Belair.
Ripley next.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's just own it. It's going to be a fantastic match.
Bianca Belair got cake though.
I love Bianca Belair. I think
My wife loves Bianca Belair's character, and she does a great job at it.
You're married?
I have a wife. You officiated.
my wife.
My wife. But no, she loves the character, but no, setting up with all the shenanigans coming up with the Charlotte challenge and all that jazz, Rhea's going to retain. They're going to point at a sign. There probably won't be a sign there, but they'll point at a sign.
I'm not slurring. It's just how I talk. Thinks I'm drunk. This is legit how I talk.
Yeah, black AF.
Yeah, that's true.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't
It's
know.
a dark beer.
Sounds right. But no, Rhea's going to retain.
I think Rhea's gonna.
Rhea better retain. It doesn't make sense.
Charlotte's going to come out and accept the challenge.
You think at this takeover?
At this takeover, more people.
Okay.
It's gonna be the wow after the match.
Or Bianca wins, but she doesn't get the title because Charlotte interfered.
Ooh,
Oh well,
it's interesting.
That
Booking.
could happen. Charlotte's a heel cunt.
she is a heel cunt, but is she an interference heel cunt?
We don't know that yet.
Depends on the circumstance.
She's done it before.
I say nay.
She's done it before.
I think in her current image, nay.
I agree with a nay.
You see that picture she tweeted where it looked like she was giving Andrade a head?
Which time?
No.
Which picture?
The most recent one where she's laying
I know which one. I was just,
and
it
her
happened.
hands up his shirt and she's on his crotch.
I was just saying it happens often. That's what I was.
Does
getting
it?
at. Multiple pictures. Investigate.
yeah.
The most I've seen of her pictures are gross.
Next match.
The next match I have is going to be a singles match between the Prince of NXT, Finn Balor, versus Johnny Gargano.
Brian Collar says, how about a no contest triple threat at Mania?
They've already done the triple threat of Mania.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, because WWE definitely won't repeat ever.
Yeah, but who's the triple threat?
Bianca, Rhea,
Bianca and
Charlotte.
That would be good.
It would definitely, especially with the women's title first debuting on. Well, now it'll be the first time the NXT
NXT will.
championship will be on WrestleMania.
They should have a
Yeah.
women's triple threat match, main event Mania.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that'd be great. Who would
and
you
then
have
they
in
should
that?
botch the finish.
Yeah, it should be terrible. I hope I never see Ronda
Man,
Rousey
come on.
again.
It's got to be
No.
Finn Balor win.
I don't know. Yeah, honestly, because yes, Johnny Takeover shows up. He's been in the most takeovers. He's done well, but I am.
It
thoroughly,
doesn't make sense for Finn Balor to take this loss.
I agree.
But who? What? Okay, because if Johnny Gargano wins, he goes on to do what? The NXT Championship title has already got its own story right now. And if Finn Balor wins, he just goes on and tearing ass through NXT more.
Yeah. That's why Finn Balor should win.
No swearing.
Uh,
No, I still think Finn Balor is going to win. I don't know what the storyline may be next, whether it's the next phase to step up. But Johnny
Perhaps.
Gargano, but
Johnny
honest,
Gargano can lose and still look strong because he has a sympathy card.
always
True.
has, always will.
If
Ever
Finn
since.
Balor loses, then what's the point of him coming back to NXT?
He's there to be the bad guy. Duh.
That's Billie Eilish.
I don't know how.
But no,
this.
I don't either. Oh, Brian out there with another prediction, lose and then have a
Lose and
demon.
then the
See,
demon.
that's something I would find to be very interesting because we've seen good guy Finn Balor's like, you don't want to see me when I'm a bad guy, and he turns into a demon. We have not seen I'm a really bad guy. You don't want me to be a worse bad guy.
Is he Batman now? The fuck?
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
Thank you.
I'm honestly a bigger fan of Prince Balor than I am Demon Balor.
I
right now.
love Prince Balor.
I think it's way more over because the demon's been around for a while and people are just like,
When was the last time you saw the demon?
well, I mean, it's been a while since we saw the demon, but
So he
it's
hasn't
like,
been around for a while.
But I think it would be interesting if they actually gave him the creative, because when he was in NXT, the demon wasn't just the same
He
thing.
still is in NXT.
That's no what I'm saying.
first time.
Y-
The
first
yes, the
time,
first
yeah.
time he was in NXT, the demon was different every time he became the demon.
Right.
Went up to the main card, the demon was the same demon. If he had the creative control to elevate it to a degree, I think it would pop.
So
Huge mark pop from all of the audience.
technically speaking, Finn Prince Balor is still a heel, but since we haven't seen the demon, that means the demon's technically still a face, right? He hasn't been around. Last time he was around, he was a face.
I'll tell you what killed it for me. I don't remember what promo it was, but somebody was in the ring talking, and
Oh, Titantron.
Titantron, and they did the demon, and he went.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That killed the demon for me, just in general. So
That was bizarre.
it was bizarre. Oh,
Let's see. NXT Demon was most over thing in NXT. Main roster Demon was crap. And Pirate Demon at Mania weekend.
Remember Jack the Ripper demon when he did that?
that was lit
cool.
with a freaking
yeah,
chainsaw.
that was tight.
Brian might be onto something there. Brian might be onto
Keep-
a Pirate Demon.
Keep up the good work, Brian.
You're doing great. Billy out there throwing out the recommendation. We still need the Ciampa v. Finn feud that started with both guys stared down Adam Cole.
which will happen. Oh, sorry.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I was thinking about the feud because that will happen once Finn Balor beats Johnny Gargano.
I think that might happen, honestly. That'd be the next step in the progression. But what's the next step in our cue card of matches for the evening? Underwaiter.
The next one that I'm going to go through is the Undisputed Era, the NXT Tag Team Champion, versus the Broserweights, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. Bro. I was going to say boys, but bro.
Bruh. Make it British and be bruv.
Bro.
Not in my world. Fuck the Brits.
This is going to be
It'll be a freaking
phenomenal
fantastic matchup.
Match of the night.
Honestly,
Perhaps.
NXT always delivers on any tag match that they have.
100%.
No
Here
matter.
he goes, popping a boner for the tag
You
boys.
shut up and show the respect to the tag division
The
that they
Revival are
deserve.
still jobbers.
Right now, they are, and it's,
Told you.
it's fucking embarrassing.
Language.
I don't care. It's a quote. But no, the match itself is going to be incredibly well booked, and it's just
flowers.
they're very. All four of these men are strike-based competitors.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna it's gonna be
Well,
brutal.
Pete Dunne's a finger-based wrestler.
He's a
And then
what?
Finger-based wrestler?
he's known for finger blasting.
Joint
But
manipulation.
you got two kickboxers and an MMA guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. Who y'all got?
Honestly, it's the ultimate title loss everywhere for Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For the mixed match tag team,
Undisputed
is
Era-
once again going to hold the titles.
They are going to break up soon.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to
Agreed.
hurt.
And they're gonna start by kicking out Roddy Strong.
Roddy Strong, he was the first to fall.
The getting to Portland segments on NXT with the Broserweights
Uh-huh.
are amazing. They're so funny. Between the Swan Boat to Pete Dunne driving the car to kiss stowaways on
Yes.
Triple H's plate.
Uh-huh.
Just
Funny.
oh man.
Later, Billy.
It's so
You got some
good.
predictions.
Be a good lad. We'll talk about it. Billy predicts that Undisputed Era gets the W on this match.
Oh, interesting.
I like the
Interesting
last thing.
theory.
Yeah, I do too. I plan on touching on that. We'll get there. But yeah, I think the ultimate dissension of Undisputed is happening on this card alone to come
100.
100. What you got next? What you do?
Up next on the card, I'm gonna jump around from whatever is
Jump around.
We're gonna go with the Street Fight Grudge match. Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai.
Man, I prefer Dakota GT. I never
my-
watched Kai.
AEW announcer impression.
Justin Roberts. That was
Justin
great.
Roberts, the Dapper Yapper.
He did.
Drewsper, how you doing out there?
Justin Jones.
Hey, what up, homie?
Justin Roberts did.
You gotta message me. We gotta talk.
Justin Roberts did Tommy Dreamer's podcast.
Yeah.
He's a fucking nerd. I love him.
Who?
Justin Roberts.
Oh, really?
He's like a super nerd, but he's like super likable.
Yeah.
Here's the
seems
thing.
Like it.
Neil would like to, what would he like to see a tag team actually stay together and not split?
That's a good. Yeah, that's a big problem WWE has.
Yeah. Whether
Yeah, I
whether
agree.
it's a tag team that they make and then they split apart, aka the bar.
Damn it.
But let's see.
Chris Brown out there. Not that one. The lyrical
Oh,
persuasion.
my bad. Oh, that's right. Chris Brown saying Dakota Kai's going to win this match.
That's what I'm actually going for Dakota Kai.
I don't
as well.
know.
I love Tegan Knox, but I'm going for
I
Dakota
like
Kai.
Tegan Knox, and I think she's got a good for a lot of pushing behind
Billie
her.
Jean got Kai too.
Coming back from this injury that Dakota Kai caused. But honestly, I think Dakota Kai, I love heel Dakota Kai.
I also got Dakota Kai.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've ever agreed on something all the way around.
How bizarre. Ooh, baby.
I think it's going to be a good match, though. They're both
Yeah, it'll be
phenomenal
great.
workers.
Yeah,
I mean,
they are. Yeah.
Team Kick members.
Cakes.
Yes. British and New Zealander.
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Yeah, they prefer Kiwi.
Instead of Dissension of Undisputed Era, this is from Brian.
Okay.
What about just ridding them of the gold for a day after WrestleMania call up? That crowd would go nuts.
Shout out to the Juggalo Dylan watching. Whoop, whoop.
or what if
Ridding, yeah, I got you.
what if the dissension of Undisputed Era because everyone loses all the gold and then they all have their own arcs and then they to get the gold back and then they come back together once they have all the gold and then they go face because they're the champions.
I don't want Adam Cole face.
I don't know. They can't be faced.
all the other Undisputed Era members can be face. all they
Roderick,
want.
they can be. Yeah,
Adam Cole's a face. I don't know, man.
Adam Cole is not relevant if he's a face.
Watch your mouth. He was always relevant, but he's just a better heel.
If he's a face, like
Yeah,
in what
but-
aspect has he had a successful face run?
MJF was
Panama
a
Kid when he was
heel
in PWG.
when
Touche.
MJF was a heel when Nightmare Family was face.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I see that.
I say MJF, he's a good guy, but everyone.
No, he's not.
No. The way that the people he's with the good guys, but he's always been a not.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Me.
He's a.
Yeah.
Jew. I mean, Dick.
I was gonna say Jew, but whatever. What's the next match on the card?
Caught me sleeping. The next match on the card is for the NXT North American Championship
This is weird.
with Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee. Oh, bask in his glory. Oh, he's got to do a song now, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love him. I
Yeah.
love Keith Lee. Did you see the promo that Mark Henry taped from somewhere that given the shout out to this is the new level of that Giants and wrestling
I
are?
did see
like
that.
I thought that
That
was
was good.
incredible. It was great, and I could not agree more.
Yeah.
That's when I messaged you guys and I was like, when the fuck was Mark Henry put in the Hall of Fame?
Is that why
Yeah.
you mentioned that?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Also, if you have time, check out the documentary they did on Mark Henry on the WWE
I've
Network.
heard it's good.
It's so good.
It's so good. But hold on, we got some chat out there. Chris Brown talking to Brian. I've been hearing that after Mania, Seth and Becky taking time off to get married. So I see Becky dropping the belt at Mania. Then they get married, have their honeymoon, stay gone for a month or two, and we possibly see Undisputed Era to show up on Raw, smash Seth's little group of AOP and Buddy Murphy.
Becky Lynch did not come from JCW. I know the girl you're talking about. I can't think of her name right off the top.
So that'd be interesting booking. It would be a good send off for Seth Rollins for
like
them
that.
to easily fall into nothingness for 2 to 3
Have you ever
months.
seen Seth Rollins' dick?
No.
Yeah.
Don't show me the picture.
I'm showing you the picture.
You've showed me the picture in the past, and I just say no for content.
Oh, it's some content, all right.
But what Keith Lee? No, Keith Lee hasn't had the title long enough. Dijakovic is a dynamic character, and his work in the ring speaks for itself.
I love. What is
Feast your eyes.
what do they call him? The heavy double D.
Heavy double D. What?
They call what's his name? The announcer man. Calls,
Mauro Ronaldo.
Yeah, he calls Dominic Dijakovic heavy double D.
You
Wow.
know what the original plans for Dominic Dijakovic to be?
Neo-Nazi.
A neo-Nazi.
Yes, I remember that.
Aryan race. Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy Mary Dobson / Sarah Logan.
Yeah, that's her, but Dylan.
Ryan in there for the win. But no.
That's her,
Keith,
Dylan.
Keith Lee going to bask in the glory, and he's going to have a great run. I mean, after his performance in the Survivor Series and the Royal Rumbles, the man's going to have a fantastic year, and he deserves to have the belt to do it. So.
Sarah Logan just got squashed in a match, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
she got
did.
squashed big time. Bro.
Yeah, she did. Is it main event time?
I forgot Crazy Mary was in JCW.
I don't know who Crazy Mary
It is.
Sarah
It is
Logan.
main event time.
Main event.
Of the evening.
The
It's
AWGP.
for the NXT Championship. It's Tommaso Ciampa versus the NXT champion, Adam Cole.
Baby!
And boy howdy.
Boy, howdy indeed.
Second match of the
Is-
night.
Yeah, so the big contenders here. This is going to be this honestly could be contender for match of the year. Well, not last week, but the week prior. I know Ciampa had a little wiggly knee incident when they had that 3v3 match with Undisputed Era. It might hinder some things, but honestly, I think Goldie's coming home.
From the lips of an angel.
I was gonna do that.
I was going to do that too. Wait, lips of an angel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Goldie's coming home.
I think Goldie's coming home
I
to daddy.
No, Goldie's wrestling the Fiend in Saudi Arabia.
That's Goldberg. We're talking about the title belt for
Yeah, that's for the title. Yeah, no, Goldie's coming home, baby.
I mean, come on. Come on. What else would
Adam
you do?
Cole's my favorite wrestler in WWE right now, but come on.
But it's
Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso.
Ciampa. Ciampa.
He's had
Ciampa.
such a good return to NXT.
Adam Cole has done
Baby.
what he's done, and he's carried the brand for the amount that he's needed.
Yeah.
But it's time for newer and bigger things, which leads me to what Billy threw out in the chat earlier, which we haven't talked about. NXT placed a promo about, are you ready for NXT Portland? But they started with TikTok, time's running out,
Tick, tock.
which hence a little taste of a new signee to the NXT PC. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about the one and only Killer Cross.
Oh.
Killer Cross coming in for this will be a fantastic portion to introduce Killer Cross to the NXT crowd.
Neil throwing out some smart shit. We talk about Adam Cole being a heel, but he's just an anti-hero. He's a heel, but he's so over.
I agree.
Correct.
I agree 100%.
correct.
I mean, the fact that everyone's when the name Adam Cole
Baby!
and people do that is, I would agree 100% with you, Neil Diamond Cutter.
He's the reason why Jay Lethal don't have cornrows no more.
Neil Diamond
Really?
Cutter or Adam Cole?
Adam Cole.
I didn't know.
He shaved his head on Ring of Honor. We
That makes
watched. I
sense.
showed you that.
But no,
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the perfect opportunity to introduce a new development of a true heel. Killer Cross, if you saw any of his work with Lucha Underground on the Impact, he's not just he plays the psychological game.
Really?
Oh, to the T.
I need to look. Man, because I know I've seen a picture of what he looks like before, but I'm going to look up pictures.
Agent 47. Dylan, you would love.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
You would love Game Changer Wrestling.
Yes.
You would love Freedom, BJW, anything with blood and gore. Get your ass to an unsanctioned pro show, Dylan.
Thanks,
you,
Brian.
Brian.
Have a good one. But no, honestly, Ciampa's going to win. He's going to be a new leading face, and Killer Cross is going to come in and throw hands and stand tall with his bae. I was just guessing, Neil. I just thought it was
Let's
you.
get Neil some cornrows.
Gang.
We can braid your beard, bro.
Killer Cross coming out with Scarlett Bordeaux to end the show on the NXT Portland. Come on.
She could get it, bro.
She got cakes, too.
Has she
in NXT.
wrestled yet?
No.
She's done some creepy. Triple H done some creepy shit with her in the back. There's been some creepy times. She was just in the back and Triple H was just looking at her. It's weird. You can find some video of it.
How bizarre.
Okay. Well, wow, I didn't know that.
But no, that's honestly, it's a solid card. So I think NXT is going to be a fantastic showing, and it's going to be better than the Saudi Arabia. Neil, hit up Dylan.
Hit up Neil. He has some awesome death matches, bro.
Honey Badger, doggy.
He don't
The
give
Honey
a fuck.
Badger.
First wrestler we ever interviewed.
Yeah, it is.
I want to try to get that clip.
We're going to do it.
Try to do it again once I figure out how to do it on this.
It's been
setup,
good.
but-
It's been a good
It's
show.
time to show. Pull out your plugs.
Pull out my plugs. My name is The Underwriter. I don't have a Facebook. But you can catch me on the Twitter talking mad shit. That's at Headlocks Pod. No swearing. I swear on the Twitter all the time. And that's where I talk about Joshis.
Joshi. AKA the Joshi hole.
The Joshi.
AKA the Joshi hole.
Fresh Voice Facebook page. I don't really post much on there, but I should. But it's there. Like it, love it. I'm also prevalent on Instagram. I mean, I'm there. I'll love your stuff. Yeah. What do you do with your life, Mr. Stody?
I am the Young Custodian. You can find me at Young Custodian for everything. But before we go, we got a little surprise that you know about. I love doing this stuff to you, man.
What
we got another surprise.
What is
We got another surprise.
Why?
We got another surprise.
What do you
somebody had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me. That's how I started the show. I
Hey,
turned 28.
Hey, underrated, we could go see if somebody's out there.
Hold on a minute. Let me go
What?
check.
Somebody out
Go
there.
check
We go check something. We got the birthday cake for you.
It's my wife.
Is it right? Bring it in. You put it on the table right here.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fresh Voice.
It's Vader.
Happy birthday to you. We got him a Vader.
Oh
Shouldn't
my
sing that because
God.
it's copywritten.
It's his favorite. If it's favorite wrestler.
It's Big Man Vader. Oh, I am so happy. Thank you guys so
we'll
much.
get a picture
Grab
of
that
it.
and bring it, and I'll just put it in front of my camera.
That was such a
Yes, it was
surprise.
It was great.
Where did this come from?
The cake store.
The cake store. Hold on.
I love you all, especially my wife.
My wife.
Is our daughter here? Oh man,
That's okay.
that'd have been great. I could have her on the
Uh,
show. Oh,
yeah.
appreciate it, Neil. Appreciate it, Dylan. I appreciate y'all. 28 years of life going on. Looking forward to all of the more and all the shenanigans that are to be had here at Headlocks and Hangovers. We're going to try and get a pic here of the cake. Maybe we'll post it on the Facebooks later.
me a
We'll get
second.
pictures of it.
Underwaiters figure it out. All
right.
Go look at that cake. I can't wait to see it on the screen because that's my
there
boy.
it is.
It's so
Fresh
exciting.
Voice. Ta-da. It looks great.
Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Bam. Yeah.
So happy.
Because it's time. It's fair time. Let's go watch some NXT. Everyone have a great week. We'll see you next week here at Headlocks and Hangovers. Much love. Touche.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
You're a towel.